Good afternoon. I am very, very happy to be here today with you. You know why? Because I will read for you the story the night before the Eid al-Fitr, and another one is called Ramadan Mubarak. These stories are very, very special stories because they were actually edited. The idea came out from children as old as you, 3, 4, and 5 years old, the children of children in that now have are become have become like doctors and they're at universities. But when they were young and little, they came up with the idea of the Msaharati, and I wrote it, and they drew the pictures themselves. All the pictures, they illustrated them. They were here. Look, I'm going to show you. These are some of their drawings. And then what we did was print them and have them in the have them in the book. Okay, so these are two stories that are very, very special to me and special to all the children. And I'll start with the night before the Eid, where you have a dedication from the children in kids who dedicate this book to all the children in the world who celebrate Eid al-Fitr. May the story bring some joy and insight into your culture. So these books are published, but all the deeds, because they are collaborative authors, they go to children in need. All right? So let's start with the story. Now that we are coming to the month of Ramadan, where we fast, all the Muslims around the world, they fast, not the little children, but the older ones and the big adults. Gather around, said Teta. Come, let me tell you a story about the Msaharati and all his glory. He moves from house to house, drumming on his tabla so loud. Nice little children leave him a treat, coins, coins, and something to eat. But quickly does he creep. He'll be gone before you wake up from your sleep. He'll be wearing a jalabiya and a tarbush so red. He'll play his drum while you are dreaming in your bed. So he's wearing a jalabiya, like the ones I'm wearing now, but he has a red tarbush on his head, just like the one in the picture here. Okay? And this is during the month of Ramadan. His song is a song of goodbye. Goodbye, Ramadan. Goodbye, fasting. Too bad, Ramadan isn't everlasting. This is the last day of Ramadan. He goes around and the Msaharati and uses his tabla and wakes up the people. But today he's singing and saying goodbye, Ramadan. Goodbye, fasting. Too bad, Ramadan isn't everlasting. Now, my children, go break your fast. Go and eat soup, fattoush, cheese, and a whole lot of greens. Go drink your jalab and orange juice and say thanks to all your food. Now let's see what's going to happen after that. I ate and ate. Then I did what Grandma said. Put coins and sweets for the Msaharati before going to bed. Please, God, I pray, let the Msaharati come my way. I woke up from my dreams at night with a smile on my face, so bright. Do you think the Msaharati is going to come? Let's see. They put the coins. I wore my Eid clothes, all brand new, and went to see if my Teta's story is true. So went to see if my Teta's story is true. Do you think the Msaharati is going to come? Let's see. Yeah, he came and ate all the sweets. Now, my friend, I have to go and see my family and get some money, wish them a happy Eid, and eat sweets covered in honey. Do you like sweets covered in honey? Never doubt the story of the Msaharati so true. Next Ramadan, he will come and visit you. Eid Mubarak. This is the story of the last day of Ramadan and the night before the Eid. Now, I wonder what happens. How did he come to become the Msaharati? Let's see. In the next story about Ramadan Mubarak, again, the same illustrators were the same children, but we talked about the story here. Ramadan Mubarak. I probably would read it in English if you want and see if this is in. I'll read it, but the book is in Arabic. Now, the book is published in Arabic and in English. Let's see. A long time ago, in the town of Amarak, lived a fine young man called Mubarak. Loved and respected by his neighbors was Mubarak. So, في قديم الزمان في مدينة تدعى قمرك عاش شاب طيب اسمه مبارك. كم كان الجيران يحبون صديقنا مبارك. It just so happened that there was a celebration to welcome the month of Ramadan was the town's determination. A big feast was set and the tables were met. قررت المدينة إقامة مهرجان لأن شهر رمضان قد حان. موائد كبيرة حضرت وعلى الطاولات مدت. This is the story. So they are celebrating all Ramadan, the beginning of Ramadan. Watch for the moon, the Imam told these presents. We will start fasting at the side of the crescent. You know, in Ramadan, we start fasting at the side of the crescent. التمسوا الهلال أخبرهم الإمام. عند مطلع الفجر سنبدأ الصيام. So they are going to start fasting when they see the hilal or the crescent of the moon. And that night, so that same night, everyone ate and drank and played. The young and the old, till the night was gone. They stayed. The sun came up at dawn the next day to work when people, as usual, for pay. في تلك الليلة أكلوا وشربوا واستمتعوا جميعا وسهروا الليل كله كبارا وصغارا. عند فجر اليوم التالي أشرقت الشمس ولكسب الرزق إلى الأعمال ذهب الناس. Of course, during the month of Ramadan, people, they have to really go to work and do their daily chores. And the children have to go to school too. طبخت الجدات وخبست بقواها الرائعة لكن الشمس بقيت مشرقة ساطعة. كان الطقس حارا جدا وعند وقت الإفطار كان الجميع يشعرون بالتعب فقد كانوا يشعرون بالعطش والجوع. You see, that day, it's because they went and they stayed up night. They woke up and went to work and did not have time to rest. The tatas cooked and baked with all their might, but the sun stayed up and still it was bright. It was so hot, some wanted to cry, but the sun stayed up and would not leave the sky. By the time of the iftar, all were tired and dreary, because they had been hungry and thirsty and now quite weary. A long day it has been for Amarakian all, and asleep fell everyone just as night was fall. That very same night, Mubarak got an idea so clear. He would wake the people before suhoor to eat and drink to their fill. عاش سكان مدينة كمرك يوما طويلا ونام الجميع متعبين ليلا. في تلك الليلة خطرت لمبارك فكرة أن يوقظ الناس قبل السحر للأكل والشرب معا. What do you think this idea of the Msaharati? What did he Mubarak think? He got a very good idea so that the people will feel better when they are fasting during the day. What he did was he used his tabla. Same out, okay, yes, and here. So his tabla, he took and drummed aloud, and around the neighborhood he walked so proud. Wake up, pray to God. He called people of Amarak. Up they got, ate, drank, and prayed happily before Suhoor Mubarak. قرع على طبلته بصوت عال وفي الحي مشى محتالا يا نايم وحد الدايم. This is like this he does, you know. The Msaharati comes up every night at dawn. Nobody sees him. And he does like يا نايم وحد الدايم. So he wakes up the people in the morning. أحدا ينادي يا نايم وحد الدايم. أخذ ينادي سكان المدينة كبرك. استيقظ الجميع للأكل والشرب والصلاة فرحين سحور مبارك. So everybody woke up and ate just before dawn. في اليوم التالي صام الجميع فرحين لم يشعروا بالجوع والعطش الشديدين. وهكذا استمرت الحال لأيام حتى جاءت ليلة ما قبل العيد كما على الدوام. So what happened is that the next day everybody had a great time. They went and fasted and they did not feel any hunger or thirst. And every day it went on, things went on the same way every day until the day before the night of the Eid, before the Eid, just that night. على حب مبارك للآخرين كان الجميع ممتنين للتعبير عن ذلك كل واحد منهم كان مهتما وضعوا الدراهم على عتبة الدار ففرح مبارك بهذا القرار ولأنه كان كريما جدا بالمال اشترى الهدايا للأولاد والمحتاجين. So to say thank you to Barak, what they did, the people of Kamara, they put coins in front of their door. So when he comes at night, he can take the money to tell him thank you. But Barak was a very nice man and was an honorable man. So he did not. He took the money and used it to buy gifts for the children who were needy and also for the children who were good and helped each other and loved each other and played together and did all their homework and work and listened to their parents. بالهدايا كان الأطفال فرحين وشعروا أنهم أخوة في الدين. With also the children were very happy with the gifts and they felt that they were also brothers and all the, and together they all had gifts. So كل ليلة من السنة قبل حلول رمضان يجلب مبارك الهدايا للأطفال الحلوين لا سيما للأطفال المسلمين. So every night from now on, before the Eid al-Fitr, Ramadan, if you put the coins in front of your door, Mubarak will come and leave a gift in your house or at the door for you and especially for the Muslim children. ولنتذكر ما فعله مبارك من خير شديد قام الناس في العالم كله بتهنئة بعضهم بالعيد وبقولهم عيدكم مبارك فلن ينسى أحد أعمال مبارك وهداياه. So the children from now on, the people, that's why every time we say Ramadan Mubarak, just to remember all the good deeds of Mubarak, of how he helped the people to wake them up at early in the morning for suhoor so that they can fast without feeling hungry or thirsty. And also so that the children can feel good and they can play and love each other and be nice to each other. The end. So I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope the story is was nice and can be read to all the children in the world, whether whatever religion they are, simply because it's about love, and it's also a gift from the children of children in from little children who made the story possible. Thank you. You can find, before I go, you can find the story in both stories in Arabic and English, and there is a new version in French that will be it's published by Asala Group, but all the deeds, as I said again, is goes to the children in to refugee children or children in needs, because it's co-authored and co-illustrated. So we don't have one author or one. I am the author, but it's done and illustrated by the children, all the children of children in at the time. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the story.